What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
Good morning. Welcome back. For today's math lesson, you're going to need your math workbook. That's this old thing we haven't seen in a while. So get the Polar Bear book, dust it off, turn to page 96, have a pencil ready, and when you're ready, I'll see you here. Okay, great. So on 96, we're taking what we've already been doing with long division, and we're going to stretch it out just by one more number, or two more numbers. So Sophia TC and I talked about this one time on a Zoom. Once you know how to do dividing into two numbers, there is no stopping you. You can go on and on and on and on. The technique is the same, it's just more of the same steps over and over again. Doesn't get any harder, just becomes longer. So let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, on page 96, you can see there's 8 problems. One of them's been done for you as an example. So we're just going to do a handful of these today. You can see they've got more numbers inside the house than our previous question. So we'll give it a try. I'm going to start by putting my reminder up top, DMSB. All right, I'm going to do divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. That's our order of the things we do. D, M, S, B, all the time. Okay, I'm going to zoom way in on this number 27. So in the number 27, we start with divide. I ask myself, how many 8s can fit into a 6 without going over? Well, since 8 is bigger than 6, this one's going to be 0. All right? So now I do multiply. 0 times 8 is 0. And now I subtract. 6 take away 0 is still going to be 6. So after I've done that, now it's time to bring down the 4. So now this is where the action's at, 64. This is where some folks are getting a little off track. So now my next question, I've finished bring down, I'm back to divide. How many 8s can go into 64? Not just the 4 I brought down, but 64. So if I have my multiplication grid near me, I'll find out real quick that it's exactly 8. Because 8 times 8 is exactly 64. And then I subtract. Oops, not multiply. Then I subtract. 64 take away 64 is going to get me 0. After subtracting, it's time to bring down. Here comes the 3. Now I've got this is where the action is. Now in this case, I am talking about just this 3 because there's no 0. There's a 0 there. So back to divide. How many 8s into 3 without going over? Well, 8's bigger than 3, so this is going to have to be a 0 again. I multiply. 8 times 0, 0. Subtract. 3 take away 0, 3. Bring down. Nothing else to bring down here, and so this becomes our remainder. This becomes an R3. 80 R3 is this one. Okay, so like I said, it's just more of the same, just one more step. So give me 28, 30, and 32. So work our way down this page here, just this column, 28, 30, and 32. Give me a nice picture of that, close as you can get it, and we'll see if you're on track. Have a good weekend.